everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Civil Canadians. I am King Kansas. This is the great Scotty V.
Great Scotty V.
He's here. He's breathing. I don't know how the hell we're breathing still, Scotty, but
I don't know.
This is what, episode 106. Scotty, man, we're getting up there, buds. I can't wait, you know? But anyways, enough with the chit-chat. I know I have a busy schedule. Scotty V has a busy schedule. Mr. Movies, unfortunately, can't make because he's working. Which is kind of good because, you know, we might end up with another 25-minute long episode.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Scotty, that must have been hell last episode. Yeah? 25 minutes?
Hell for me.
Yeah.
It was all Star Wars.
Mr. Movies loved it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I chimed in here and there because, you know, I know a little bit about Star Wars, but
I know,
not
Jack.
a cup of tea, right? But anyway, Scotty, again, on that theme of, you know, trying a little something new and different, what we're going to be talking about, well, there's a little movie coming out, Scotty, which, I don't know, I tell these guys, stop making these remakes. But do they listen to us, Scotty? Do they?
No.
Last time they did something, what happened? Ghostbusters.
Yep.
And what happened? Crash and burn.
Yep.
Sucked. So I guess they didn't learn from that, Scotty. So they're doing an Ocean's 8, guys, an all-women's cast instead of an all-guys cast or whatever the crap. That's coming out this weekend with Sandra Bullock and Miss, what's her name, Kate Blanchett leading the crew. They're robbing a necklace, and I don't even know. There's not even any advertising on TV that much or any. I guess they're expecting to make nothing at the theaters.
Yep.
Hey, Scotty?
Yep, pretty much.
If it's lucky opening weekend, 10 or 12 million, if that, if we're pushing luck. Should have done this years ago, not now. I think it's done with, right? But anyways, I don't think we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about, Scotty, some of our favorite movie heist films over the years. I'm going to let you start off with maybe a couple that maybe come to your mind. Because I know you don't watch a lot of these things. The Kings watch so many over the decades, but tell us some of the movies that you like, and some details if you want. If not, the King will take over after.
Ant-Man. I liked Ant-Man.
He loved Ant-Man. Why did you like Ant-Man, Scotty? Did it have elements of stuff that you like in it? Tell the people why it worked for you.
You got Scott Lang, who's a criminal who's trying to break into a place, trying to steal the yellow jacket.
Some sort of whatever in the safe.
Trying to steal the copycat of the pin particles.
Yeah.
And it was just good. That's what I liked. A guy who was in jail, who was a thief, and who became a hero, who is a thief. Yeah,
and basically, guys, I think what Scotty's trying to say is a guy who's good, did bad things, trying to do better for his daughter.
Exactly. And
he meets up, and then he ends up becoming a hero out of it.
Yes.
At the end of it. And it was a heist film, a lot of comedy, a lot of whatever. And it was a superhero film that meshed it all perfectly together. And it was funny, too, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty damn funny.
So, we're going to be getting Ant-Man and the Wasp later, which we'll be talking about next month, Scotty, right?
Yes.
There'll be a special on that, so you guys better tune in for that, because there'll be hell to pay. King has more energy, Scotty, sorry. Didn't want to make any threats, but that's what it is. So anyways, any other heist films that you can think of, Scotty, that can come to your mind?
I guess Infinity War.
How about that Infinity War? I guess
it's a heist. I don't know. Would American Gangster be a heist?
You can kind of mention that, Scotty. I barely remember because I don't think I remember seeing too much of that.
There was a heist movie. It was with Eddie Murphy, Ben Stiller.
The
Tower,
the Tower or something.
That was pretty funny.
You like that one?
That was funny.
Well, I didn't even forgot about that one, Scott. I think I have to go back and watch that, buddy.
That was pretty
How
funny.
about, Scotty, that little film with Mark Wahlberg with those Mini Coopers? What was that movie called? Do you remember?
Nope, brain fart.
Italian Job. Did you like that one at all?
Nah, I barely watched it.
I loved it, Scotty. You got to go back and watch it. Charlize Theron's in it.
Wait, was Gordon Levitt in that movie? Or am I thinking about something else?
It might be something different.
Probably.
Baby Driver's the other one, the kind of heist one, if you want to call that recently. You have to see that one if you haven't seen the Baby Driver. That was pretty good. It was better than I thought it would be. We can mention that a little bit. But Italian Job was excellent. You got to go back and watch that. Not for the cars. Scenery's good. The acting's good. The supporting cast and stuff is phenomenal in that one. I think Edward Norton was in that as well. He played the bad guy in that they're robbing from.
Yeah.
If you remember. And they were, posing as TV people, and what's his name? Green. I want to say Seth Green. Is that his name?
Seth Green.
He played in Can Hardly Wait. Well,
Yeah,
that
I
little
think
guy,
so,
he
yeah.
had something to do with breaking in the vaults, and the transporter guy was in there too. Jason Statham was in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. And then Scotty, we had Point Break with Patrick Swayze
Yep,
and
I remember
Keanu
that.
Reeves. You remember that one?
Yep.
Did you watch the remake that came out recently?
No,
of that?
I watched the
Don't
original.
ask me who the hell was in it, because that's how bad it was.
I watched the original.
The original was phenomenal. I seen it in the theater back in the day. It was good. I loved it. Keanu Reeves, can't go wrong. Good Canadian boy. Gave us movies like The Matrix.
Yeah.
Until the second or third one, which kind of wonder why. And of course, John Wick.
And John
Can't
Wick.
go wrong
Can't
with
go
John
wrong with
Wick,
John
right?
Wick.
Another one, Scotty, that we can mention is The Bank Job. Again with the transporter.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Statham. They rob a bank and things go horribly wrong in England. If you haven't seen it, I would really recommend to go check that out. It came out in 2008, if the King's not mistaken, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
The Italian Job we already mentioned. We covered that at the beginning. How about Inside Man with Denzel Washington and Clive Owen?
I don't remember.
When he breaks into the bank and shit basically goes down
Oh,
in there.
that's where he hides in the bank for a couple of days?
That's
Yes,
the one.
That's the one. I
You
like
remember that
one.
movie? See, Scotty, if he sees movies
I
like
remember.
that, huh?
I remember
Yeah,
that
you
one.
remember. Wasn't it good?
Yeah, because you're sitting in a little box
Exactly.
in the bank.
You're wondering, did
And
he
then-
escape? Did he walk through the front door? What the hell?
And then all of a sudden, at the end, you just see him walk out a couple of days later.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that.
Ant-Man, you mentioned, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
Hands-on, not bad. How about Fast Five?
I don't want
The Rock came along. That's kind of like what you want to call a heist film. Of course, when you steal cars, it's stealing one way or another, but it's been done over and over, right? And then, did you watch ever Bad Santa with Billy Bob Thornton?
No,
When
never.
he's dressed up as Santa Claus, going to lots of swearing. So if you guys are into swearing and all that pouty mouth stuff, Scotty, I don't think you're gonna like it. Funny, you know, it's like it's like Elf on drugs. That was not bad. How about The Town with Ben Affleck?
Yes, I watched that.
Wasn't it good? With Jeremy Renner's in that one too, Mr. Hawkeye.
Yeah, that was.
Guys, if you haven't seen that and you haven't, you know, that came out in 2010, Scott. I believe it's been 8 years for that movie that came out. If you
Yeah.
guys haven't seen it, go treat yourself. Ben Affleck directed it and starred in it. So that's a good one. I don't want to tell you too much details of that because, no, it's not happening. Scotty, I don't know if you've seen this one because I don't think the King has seen it. Inception.
Inception?
With DiCaprio.
Oh, I saw the movie
How
three
was it?
times.
Was it a heist film? Because
Yeah,
it's been dubbed as a heist. Like, what the hell's
'cause
going on?
They have to go into dream,
Okay.
into dream, into dream, into dream, into dream,
No wonder the King didn't watch it.
into dream, into another dream, to someone else's dream,
Uh-huh.
to figure out what the hell's going on with the
Really?
person. Yeah, it was
So
weird.
basically, that's kind of where they got the special effects for Doctor Strange, eh?
Pretty
When the
much.
thing collapses on itself. It looked interesting when I first looked at it. I'm like, Christopher Nolan directed that damn thing? Mm-hmm. So it's just one of those things. I don't know if I can get myself to watch it, but apparently it's one of the better ones, and I got to check that out.
Yeah.
An older one, Scotty, you weren't born. 1995, Heat with Robin, with Robert De Niro, Pacino, Val Kilmer, Ashley Judd. That's a good one. I'm not going to tell you too much details on that. Check it out.
What about Face Off?
Yeah, I would say that. Face Off, you can with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. That was a good movie. The Usual Suspects, Bryan Singer directed that. That was like 1995. Before my thing, Stephen Baldwin was in it. I don't know. I didn't really see it. Apparently, everybody praises that Kevin Spacey before he was good until, or maybe I don't even know. Just drop it, Kevin Spacey. I don't know. Too bad. And of course, Ocean's 11, Scotty.
Yep.
With Brad Pitt, Matt Damon, and all those guys. They made what, 2 or 3 of those movies or whatever the
I
hell.
think so.
It was not bad overall, guys. You know, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it from the heist films that the King could honestly remember or even suggest for you guys to check out. I'm pretty sure, guys, there's probably tons out there, ones that are just coming out, which the King hasn't seen yet, and even some older ones, man. We're talking about decades and decades of good movies that have come out. You know?
Yeah,
So I don't know.
right?
Scotty, we got to check some of these out. So you guys let the civil Canadians know, guys. Give us some ideas. Did we forget anything on our list? Maybe you guys want to add to it. Tell us, hey, you know what? That's kind of crappy. Let us know, you know. But anyway, Scotty, I think that's pretty much it. Just like how quick you have to be in and out to rob a bank and pull off a heist, we got to get the hell out of here on the set so we can pull off a miracle and get out. So, Scotty, take it away, buddy.
Alright, if you guys like this episode of The Civil Canadians, you gotta hit that like button and that subscribe button and that share button so you can help us out.
Check our videos, right, Scotty?
And check out our other videos as well, because we did a Bumblebee trailer reaction earlier this week, so
Yes.
check that out.
Exactly.
So yeah, even people are messaging us. See, that's fast.
See, we're that busy, short and sweet, to the point, like the civil Canadians.
Yes. All right. Be good.
Take it easy.